So this was basically a campaign that we ran to kind of like prove the concept. We didn't have a massive budget at the time to do the campaign, but we were able to like convince these artists to join. Most of them are London based. There are a couple. One guy's in New York. One girl is in Seattle. But the majority were London. It's difficult because we do want to be like a global platform, but obviously we're based in London, so it's easier for us to touch
Oh, here we
London-based
go.
like artists. So this is Masterpiece. He's kind of I describe him as like pop, but pop rock kind of
Okay.
vibe. And he's been blowing up recently, so we work with him. On
He
this
reminds me of like Lil Uzi Vert a little bit without the tattoos and piercings.
Yeah, so he's young, but like he's kind of coming up. So we basically picked like 10 artists we think are coming up. We're going to do good things in the year. We called it Class 2024. We basically
So it's like double XL freshman.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
I
what's
like
the
that.
process of like educating them? Are they already like familiar with like blockchain, or do you have to like educate the actual artists and like sell
The
to them why?
Web3, yeah, it's a good question. The Web3 stuff is still a hard sell, to be honest. Like these artists don't know what crypto is. Like they don't understand it. It's not even on their radar. That's why I think like sometimes people don't realize like still how early all of us really are at this point.
You know what sucks though? You know what sucks? I'm sorry to cut you off. You know what sucks about like music artists is like you got to really find like somebody that wants to use this. They got to be like a real grinder, you know? Because a lot of times these artists, you know, because one of my friends, he's in the music industry. I think we talked about him before too. He does everything independent, but like a lot of times he'll see people, just take the check from the label because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to go out there and like do the marketing and do the distribution deals. And like, if you can make it easy on everybody and like you can just say, click this button and like walk them through with an easy interface, I think everybody's going to do it. It's just the music industry makes it hard on purpose because it's a monopoly and they want to make 90% off of you.
100%. And there's so many different, like you were saying just now, like there's a distributor, there's a publisher, there's a manager, there's the label. There's so many parties involved. There's so many middlemen in the industry that it's not. And all it really is getting dollars from the fans' hand into the artist's hand. That's at the end of the day what's going on. But there's so many people.
How do you earn the money on Trax? Like, do you submit your music and does like how do you earn it in like Trax token or like US dollars or pounds, or how does that work?
So we have both fiat and crypto. So we have fiat via Stripe. So people can just upload stuff. Most people are still transacting through fiat, to be perfectly honest. Like I'd say 80% of the transactions are through fiat, and then the 20% are through crypto, which is fine. I think what we're trying to do now is build like more crypto products for people to buy. Like music NFTs is a growing kind of market that's its own product, which we can then build. And I think we can do a better music NFT product on our site with ICP than some of these other products which are available on other chains, just because things like gas fees are cheaper, it's quicker. There is no gas for users,
which I love.
Exactly. So there's a lot of like UX benefits that I think we can hopefully build like a really good music NFT project. But no, in terms of the model, people upload content, they can set pricing. We have subscriptions, we have direct tipping, we have like pay-per-view access. So you set the price of a piece of content, someone buys it, and they have access to it. And you can do that in USD, like dollars, like dollar credit on our site. You can do it in ICP, CKBTC, and we're working on the like Trax one because now we have the token. We can kind of build the smart contract for that. So yeah, we'll probably like look to expand the range of cryptos. I want to get ETH in, stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically how it works. And then the split is 90-10, which is the best rate apparently on the market that we can find, at least in terms of like competing providers. So artists gets 90%, we get 10%.
How cool is that though? You can like use a blockchain product but get paid in like US dollars and fiat. It's just you're merging both worlds or whatever. That's cool.
I think you have to be, especially for something like music, not everybody's fans are going to also be like big crypto people. Some are, and then they're like, yeah, cool, I can pay you in crypto. That's great. But still the majority of like your average music listener is probably not like they don't know what ICP is. Let's be honest. So,
Right.
you don't want to rule yourself out of revenue and like a bunch of big part of the audience. Which hopefully then, if you can provide like cool new like products and services for them to buy, you onboard them from using fiat to then starting to use ICP.
How far away are we from like the first Trax concert?
Soon. So we've got an event
Ooh.
planned. Like I haven't actually said this anyway, but I'll it's
exclusive.
Which is going to be March, but it's in London, unfortunately. So that's going to be the first event, and then what we are basically doing with some of the artists that we're talking to is going to basically we're going to do like a live recording of their performances, and then they're going to be able to they're going to sell those via the Trax platform, and those are now we have like an SNS treasury and some good press. It's making some of those meetings a lot easier. I can't say who it is yet, like who these people are, because there's quite a few like deals that we're working on. But like we're starting to get bigger industry interest in this, which is great. So like we'll see.
Can you imagine if Kanye just like I'm dropping down to 2 on Trax, like screw the industry?
Yeah, that's
just nuts.
Like, there's, I really want us to have like a household name artist, but they are so much more. Like we've had conversations, we've found out numbers. Like hypothetically, how much would it be to get this? You can have those conversations, you can ask those questions, but the numbers just don't. They don't make sense.
I think it would be easier if you.
Like, it would be 3 mil. That would be it.
Wow.
Like like there's a lot of like there's a really big untapped market I think in America where we have like Spanish artists like from like like I feel like they have such huge like fan bases or whatever. I think it might be like easier to like grab somebody like from there or whatever. I don't know, but that's just nuts like how big the fan bases are, and it's like a lot of people don't even know about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, man, we want to be respectful of your time, man. We appreciate you coming on, brother.
No worries.
For the first time.
For the first time. You will be back.
100%.
To let us know about, exactly who's performing, how the concert went,
Definitely. Let's do something like maybe summer.
Let's do it.
That's a good like 6-month check-in or whatever.
Let's do it.
Check-in is good. Like I said, so the event, I have a date, it's March 7th. Maybe after that, if you wanted to catch up after that.
Ooh, it'll be nice. Maybe we'll have 500 subscribers by then. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
for sure.
Going like, we need more people doing podcasts on the IC. So
absolutely.
And there's there's a couple of decent ones right now. There's a massive like opportunity here for you guys. Yeah. Keep going.
I appreciate that. For us, it's like we just want like a casual meet and greet, like so people can get to know who you are, and then you come back on and you show us updates of what's going on. Just like not corporate, just like we're chilling,
For real.
Fantastic. Cool. Well, thanks for having me on, guys.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Tom.
Appreciate it.
Trax to the moon. Bye.
My God, what's good, bro?
Man, okay. So I know we're still live, but next time I think we need to flip it around where you do the introduction and I follow you. I think you're a good leader.
Bro, whatever you need, bro. Whatever.
I took your question and I was like, oh damn, like do I text him?
No, you're good. Bro, it was awesome, bro. It was good to get that clarity. You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking more so like Spotify, and then you hear him talking. He's like, actually, this is more like OnlyFans, and it makes sense. Just building that marketplace for the super fan.
For sure. Did you see that Tom put in the chat the link to the latest article they did? The Wonderland magazine?
Yeah, that's exactly what we were showing.
Okay, that's cool. So if anybody's watching that, I think you can click that. You should be able to.
Yeah, no, they should. But no, it's dope, man. We definitely gotta. I don't know when, because with the season, and then I start training. I don't know exactly when I will have time to go. But bro, I think it's worth taking a trip to London and like meeting some of these dudes in person.
That's a dream vacation for me.
Yeah, bro.
Like imagine we did like yeah, true. But imagine we did like a week in London. And it's like, okay, we go meet Barry for dinner. We go meet Tom for dinner. We go meet the guy from Open Chat. We got to get them on the show for dinner. Whoever,
Then
Oh, Fox guys out there. Yeah.